New at 6, there is nothing more important to the Virginia Beach Fire Department than the health and safety of their crew.
So when not one or two, but 5 members were diagnosed with cancer, they couldn't help but point to one common denominator, the Navy jet crash of 2012. They'll never know if that incident caused their illnesses, but they are fighting for answers and the benefits they deserve.
No one forgets that day. A Navy FA-18 jet falls from the sky, demolishing an apartment complex. The pilots safely eject. Fire and smoke fill the air. Not one injury on the ground. And when that happened in 2012 on Good Friday, everyone called it a miracle.
Nobody perished, which is unbelievable.
But 11 years later, Virginia Beach Fire Captain Matt Chevarati is in the fight of his life, possibly experiencing the darker side of that Good Friday miracle.
August 23rd, 2022 is when I found out that I had cancer, and it's anaplastic thyroid cancer.
A rare,
it's like 400 or 500 cases in the United States per year.
Aggressive form of cancer.
And it looked like it had spread to my lungs.
Usually striking the elderly.
Other spots. I ended up finding it days later in my brain.
It's no secret firefighters are exposed to hazardous chemicals on the job. But a toxic brew littered the air and ground on that day. Chevarati remembers fighting flames on one of the building's second floor.
We were there for another 12 hours, doing everything you can think of.
We're aware of 5 very young members that are dealing with various forms of cancers that are very unusual.
Chief Kenneth Pravitz says all 5 were on the scene of the jet crash, including Captain Chris Isdell, who was a recruit at the time.
This past September, 31 years old, I was diagnosed with NIFT, which is a subcategory of thyroid cancer.
Young, no family history, but fortunately, cancer that was caught early.
There's a handful of us that have developed some kind of cancers, and we've all been to the jet crash, and that's pretty eye-opening.
This is the aftermath. And
International Association of Firefighters local president Max Gonano has become the department's ready reference on the jet crash and the hazardous agents it produced, corresponding with the military, scientists, and the Department of Defense.
The Americium is implicated in increased thyroid cancers.
6 identified exposure hazards associated with the crash.
Yes, the water's poisonous,
including hexavalent chromium, highlighted in the movie Erin Brockovich, based on a true story about groundwater contamination. Then there was the airborne carbon fiber from PFAS foam the industry no longer uses.
The amount of foam that was used there was ridiculous. It was more than I've ever seen.
Those chemicals are called forever chemicals. Once they get in your body, your body doesn't break them down.
The more information they have, the better they can accelerate their push to expand the list of presumptive cancers for workers' comp benefits. Tonight at 11, the fight to expand that list, the focus on safety, and their brotherhood rallying around one of their own.
So what cancers do they want added to that list to receive benefits? See our full report tonight on 13 News Now at 11.